Hey guys, what's going on? Steggy here with an unboxing of the Antec SoundScience Rockus 2.1 speaker system. Now, I just got this in the mail today from Antec for review, so right now I'm just going to show you guys what you're going to get inside with this speaker system and tell you a little bit about it. Alright, so first things first, so you can actually see what you're dealing with, let's get this out of the box. Alright, so this is everything that you get with the Rockus 2.1 besides the box, of course. We have an instruction guide, we have the two satellites, we have the subwoofer, and we have the cables and the controller pod. So let's just go over each one right now. So right here is the instruction manual, just shows you how to hook everything up. But it's a pretty simple setup. I don't think I'm gonna, exactly gonna need to use that one. Alright, so then over here we have some cables. So right here, alright, the first cable that we have is an RCA to stereo cable. So this will go into the subwoofer, these will go into the satellites. Alright, so next we have a 3.5mm to RCA connection right here. So this is going to be used for the auxiliary input. And on that note, we also have a double-ended 3.5mm cable, also for the auxiliary input for an MP3 player like an iPod. Then the last cable we have is just what looks like a S-video pin cable, but basically this is just used to connect the controller pod to the subwoofer. Alright, so now taking a look at one of the satellites themselves, you have a nice metal body, it's got a nice bit of heft to it. Then you have the RCA connection right in there. You have the little mirror ring around it, and you just take that off. And you have everything nicely right there. And then the same is for this satellite as well. They are built the same way. Here is the control pod for the Rockus. So we have the nice little label right there. This is also made out of part metal at least. And if you look closely, you actually have a few different options that are being displayed. You have digital, music, 3D, and mute. When you hit this button, it will have different LEDs showing what is using. And then right at the top here, you have a mute button. Alright, and now on to the final piece of the Rockus 2.1 is the subwoofer. This is where everything's basically going to connect into. So pretty much on the front it looks pretty standard, nothing too special, all black design. It's also got a decent bit of heft to it. But if we flip it over here, we can see all of the inputs for it. So looking at the back here, we have the connections to go out to the satellite speakers. We have the on-off button. Right below is the power cord, right here. And then on the right side, we have the port that connects the pod with that cord, the controller. We have the bass level, so instead of a dial that you turn that has 3 bass levels, 1, 2, and 3, we have an optical connection right here. Now it does have an optical connection that you can hook up an Xbox or your computer into, but I'm pretty sure that the 3D sound technology for the Antec is designed for basically stereo expansion and not converting a 5.1 signal into stereo like Dolby headphone would. But supposedly it works out really nicely, so I'm going to be testing that out obviously as I'm reviewing it, so stay tuned for that. Alright, and then at the top here we have the RCA inputs, and then we have the auxiliary input right here. Alright, and just to give the quick overview about what the Antec SoundScience Rockus 2.1 is all about, pretty much it's a 2.1 speaker system like the other ones that you've seen, but they basically want to kind of create more of an immersive experience by using Antec's 3D technology to, take the stereo sound and make it sound more spacious with the, the 3D effect basically. So if you're watching this for movies or gaming, it's supposed to give you a nice 3D feel. So I'm going to be testing it for both of those obviously, as well as music, and letting you guys know my thoughts, what I liked, what I didn't like, etc. And I'm also going to be comparing it against my Swan M10 2.1 speaker system. So I'll let you know how they stack up between each other, what features they provide, the sound quality difference between the two, and things like that. But right now, that'll pretty much conclude my unboxing of the Antec SoundScience Rockus 2.1 speaker system. Man, that's a mouthful. So if you guys like this video, as always, please hit the like button below and the subscribe button up top. And if you really like this video, please hit the favorite button down below, as it really does help me out. And I also want to know what you guys have to say about the Rockus 2.1 system. I know that Antec has gone to places like CES and PAX East and had these for demo. So if you've tried them out, let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you also have some general inquiries on the Rockus 2.1 system, also feel free to drop a comment below as well. But like I said, that'll do it for my unboxing of the Rockus 2.1 system, and until my next video, I will catch you guys later.